Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Juice Superstar mode here on Madden 24. That is right, we return to the franchise. Well, we are the franchise in this case. Last episode, we started year number 2, and I mentioned that I was worried that we weren't going to be able to do Season 2 because of that X Factor glitch where people were having problems not having their X Factor in Season 2, but then when they simulated to Season 3, it showed up for some reason. As of right now, we don't have that problem, so maybe they fixed it, or we just got lucky. It's probably more we just got lucky, more than EA fixed something, because they don't usually do that for modes that aren't Ultimate Team, so we probably just got lucky, and I still have my X Factor, but I was seeing a lot of people talk about how they didn't have theirs. So as long as we have our X Factor, we can continue on with Season 2, and we played the first 3 games of Season 2 in the last episode, so if you missed it, go back and watch it. It was a crazy one in there where we came back and won in late game heroics, you could say. So, wild episode, make sure you go back and watch it. But today's episode, Season 2, will continue. We will play some pretty tough games in this one and try to stay undefeated, trying to, remember, our goal is to win the MVP, win the Offensive Player of the Year, win the Super Bowl, and win Super Bowl MVP. Those are our 4 goals for this season, because in last season, yeah, we won the Super Bowl and probably the Super Bowl MVP. I think, did we win the Super Bowl MVP? I think we did. I can't remember. But we didn't win MVP, and we didn't win Offensive Rookie of the Year or Offensive Player of the Year because we kind of struggled at the start of the season. So this year, we're not struggling that much. So we just got to keep this hype. We got to keep this hot streak going into the end of the season. Then we can win the MVP. We can win the Player of the Year. We can win Super Bowl and all that kind of good stuff. So that's the goal. That's the broad goal for this season, Season 2. If you guys are excited, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I appreciate you guys watching. And let's get started into season number 2. I think we're in week number 4, I'm pretty sure, going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's get into it. It's going to be crazy. I'll see you in there. Okay, here we are into season 2, week number 4. Remember, we have 3 skill points. We're trying to save up for 9 to get our throw power up to 99 overall. But we have to get 9 total skill points to be able to do that. We are a little under halfway to level 22, but once we get to level 25, it'll start adding up more skill points. We'll start getting 2 per level up instead of just 1. So we're very close to be able to get 2 skill points per level up, which will definitely speed up the process of getting to 99 throw power and then to getting to every other 99 in general. Our brand focus for this week is probably just going to do important appearances. Might as well keep the Walter Payton Man of the Year award in our possession. Then we've got +2 speed for sure. Definitely want to do +2 speed because we do be scrambling. And then most likely throw on the run training for +2 throw on the run because I do be throwing on the run a lot. And then the extra recovery is probably always going to be +1 awareness for team. +1 team awareness. That's usually always the go-to. We are 3-0. The Chiefs are 0-3 actually. Do they still have Patrick Mahomes? I can't remember honestly. We took a look last episode around the league in terms of quarterbacks to see kind of where the league was, and there were some pretty random ones, including Trevor Lawrence still not on the Jaguars anymore. But is Patrick Mahomes still on the Chiefs? I think he was last we checked. I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah, he's still on the Chiefs. They just are an 0-3 start to the season. That is not a normal Chiefs stat line and not a normal Chiefs score or record, you could say. I'm excited, though, because I want to try to keep myself at the top of the passing leaders board. We are currently right behind Geno Smith in passing yards, but we do lead in touchdowns with 10, so we got to keep that hot streak going. We're going to Arrowhead, one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL. It's going to be tough, especially because this Chiefs team is hungry. They want their first win of the season, but we got to try to hold them off. We got +3 awareness, +2 speed, and +2 stamina for this game. Let's go see if we can beat the Chiefs in their own stadium. All right, we're coming onto the field. Chiefs took the ball and scored a field goal on their first drive. That's not too bad. We can deal with that. We can definitely deal with just 3 points because we are a very high-powered offense. We got DK Metcalf, JSN, we've got Kenneth Walker, Tyler Lockett, Derek Devlin, the rookie out of Wisconsin. I mean, we've got a pretty high-powered offense, and then obviously we've got me. So I feel confident that we can get points when we need them, although I got to get that away. That was kind of like a pseudo screen. It was like a play-action type screen almost. That was weird. They got pressure really quickly, so that didn't work. That was a bad play call. 3rd and 9. We lost 2 yards on that one, but they're pressing everybody. You know what happens, man. You cannot press my guys and not bring safeties over the top. They didn't. DK's open. If I can get that ball to him, yes, I can. I mean, you can't tell me not to do it. How do you press coverage DK Metcalf and not have some help over the top? It's just something that it's like learning your ABCs. You have to do it. It's so simple to just take that safety, put him over the top when you're playing press coverage, or just in general. You don't even have to play press coverage to put a safety over the top on DK. You always have to double DK. I know that then that leaves somebody one-on-one, and we have other talent around the field. I understand, but when it's DK Metcalf and you get one-play touchdowns like that, you kind of have to bite the bullet on man-to-man one-on-ones and just double DK. They didn't do it on that one, and then it cost them. They are now down 7-3. The defense did a good job not allowing Mahomes to score a touchdown on their last drive. And now we got to take our lead. We got to enforce our dominance against the Kansas City Chiefs. That was probably the wrong decision to go to Tyler Lockett there. There had to have been somebody else open. There had to have been. And I'm going to actually... Oh, he's open. I was going to scramble there, but he ended up being open, Will Dissly, on the go route, the vertical route. So I was just going to scramble, but then I saw him open. Luckily, he held on. Sometimes Dissly drops it, and I get very mad at him. We do have our Bazooka X Factor activated, so that's nice. And see, now they're not pressing, but Kenneth Walker is out on the outside, so it'd be a little bit interesting to throw it to him. He might end up with it if he breaks his coverage. He could definitely get open out there. But now we go with the Y corner because this allows DK to take that corner route, but he's not going to be open, or at least not enough. Throwing the run, and that's a big hit on Jackson. I'm sorry, Jackson. I didn't mean to throw that to you and get you injured. That injury's on me. That is for sure. I did not mean to injure you like that. Probably should have just downed the ball or something. Oh, DK, I mean, they did it again. What else do you want me to do? If they're giving me the touchdowns, I'm going to take them. They pressed him and didn't have help over the top. I'm going to go into the Chiefs halftime locker room, and I'm going to tell them to put help over the top on DK Metcalf. Give that corner help. He needs it. We are into the halftime locker room. We're into the start of the third quarter. Remember, we're only doing two-minute quarters during the regular season, and then during the Super Bowl, if we make it, hopefully we do. We did last year. We go to 5-minute quarters, and we have that Super Bowl as the only game of the episode. So that's how we did last year. That's how we're going to continue to do it as long as the series goes on. So 14-3 on the road in Kansas City in the second half. Kenneth Walker going to start wearing down this defense. I'm so lucky to get drafted to the Seattle Seahawks. I could have went to like the Chicago Bears and had no weapons. Kenneth Walker just broke a huge touchdown. See, this is what I'm talking about. If I would have went to like the Broncos or the Bears or the Cardinals or something, I could have had no weapons and no help, and it would have been a lot worse. But I got drafted to the Seahawks with all of these weapons, all these superstar players, and a decent enough defense. So that's why we're Super Bowl champions, defending Super Bowl champions, and we're trying to repeat as champs. And it looks like we are on a good path as we are going to be 4-0 to start this season. And the Chiefs, unfortunately, are going to be 0-4, which is a very rare. I don't think the Chiefs have the Chiefs ever started 0-4? I honestly don't even know. Is that Young? That might be Young. He's open, and it is. He was open. I could have had DK as well, but I saw him first. And DK, I mean, I'm gonna do it. This time is the safety. Nope, the safety dropped down. And I'm lobbing it. DK just run underneath it. There it is, right in the bucket. Right in the bucket. I probably could have just bullet past it and caught him in stride like I had been the past two times. But I mean, might as well change things up. If they're gonna keep doing this, we might as well make it interesting. Throw a little lob pass, he falls underneath it or runs underneath it. Remember, we're trying to get 30 passing touchdowns this year, and we're trying to get the MVP. So we gotta put as many yards on the board as possible to win that MVP. Because we're going up against some crazy quarterbacks like Mahomes and Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, all these crazy good quarterbacks. That's a roughing the passer call too. I was clearly going out of bounds. I was defenseless. That's roughing the passer. Look at that. I baited that passer, or that roughing the passer call. Absolutely baited George Karlaftis. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that at all. And that's the end of the third quarter. We got 1 quarter to play here in Arrowhead. 2 minutes to go, and we're running some read option. I haven't really gotten much running to do. I've been scrambling out of the pocket a little bit, but then I've just been throwing it. We might as well get a little bit of running as well. Not too many yards there. Read options are always a little bit difficult for the quarterback to get open because there's always somebody right there in the edge. But who needs to run when you've got a rocket of an arm and the accuracy that I do? I mean, I'm perfect from the field today. Perfect from the field. And we could let Kenneth Walker just run this bad boy right into the end zone, and he's going to do just that. Kenneth Walker, number 2 on the day. We are blowing out the Kansas City Chiefs in their own building. 35-3 is what I'm hoping it's going to be, unless the kicker misses the extra point. It is 35-3, and we got 1:27 to go. This is just stat padding at this point. This is just stat padding. I wonder what's going on with this Chiefs offense, man. I mean, they still got the normal guys. They've still got Mahomes. They've still got Kelsey. They still got all these guys. But they're 0-4. Their defense must be horrible. I mean, we are playing their defense, and their defense isn't great. Look at that throw. Setting your feet, firing it when you know you're going to take a big hit. That's a true MVP quarterback right there. That is a true MVP candidate. Setting their feet, firing it in. I need to be able to have a receiver who has Hot Route Master or an ability. I need to have Hot Route Master, or I need an ability from a player, and I'm going to have to throw that away. Oh, that's my first incomplete pass. I screwed it up. I rolled the wrong way when all my receivers were going the opposite way. So I shouldn't have done that. That was a stupid way to lose or ruin my completion percentage. Well, I got some space on this one. Juke move. Oh, if I had a nastier juke move, I would have broke that for sure. Oh, but I'm getting a little feisty. There's no need to get that feisty. We're destroying the Chiefs. There's no need to get angry with them. I mean, it might have been a dirty tackle. I don't know. Fire that in. That's going to be Young. And can he get in? Oh, he's right at the goal line. He's at the 1. What do we go with here? Do we try to pad our stats even more? Obviously. Roll, 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 rushing touchdown. Easy. Give me that champ's belt. Give me that discount double check. I'm the juice. The juice is loose. 42-3. The Seahawks come into the Arrowhead Stadium, beat the Chiefs, blow them out. Really? You couldn't have held on the ball for 2 more seconds? Making me come out here for one play? I'll kneel it. I've already got enough stats. I'll kneel it. We walk into Arrowhead, we blow out the Chiefs, and we are 4-0 on the year. 4-0 on the year, and we're celebrating like we just won the Super Bowl. But Mahomes only had 70 yards and no touchdowns. Man, you would think that we like Invasion of the Body Snatchers type stuff. Like, what happened there? We switched bodies? I put up Mahomes type numbers, and he put up my type of numbers. Ooh, we unlocked Jordan Brown gloves and Jordan Brown fitted shorts. That's cool. And we are almost to level 23. We're getting close. Not there yet. I think we should be able to get to level 23 if we finish this episode. We should be able to get to level 23. Probably almost to level 24 as well. But that's a big victory for the Seahawks. We're 4-0. I think we take on the Lions now in this game. Week number 5. Yes, the Lions are up, and then it's the Rams. So we've got ourselves important appearance. We might as well do that for the brand focus. And I am curious, have we jumped up? We've passed Geno Smith. We are now the leader in the clubhouse for both passing touchdowns and for yards. I need to raise my completion percentage, though. I'm very sloppy with the completion percentage. Although I did just go like, what, 12 for 13 or something? 11 for 12, something like that. Let's do too slow again. I might change things up at some point and not do the same ones over and over again. But we can do medium pass training because we do be throwing the ball a little bit deeper than short. Extra recovery, fluids flush. We haven't done that. Let's do that one. That's a new one we haven't gotten yet. And now we take on the Lions, who are also winless on the season. This time they're 0-4. We're 4-0, so we've got a little bit of an easy stretch with an 0-3 Chiefs team and now an 0-4 Lions team. Let's go beat the brakes off them, I guess. We get the ball at first here at home. Back in front of the home crowd. I'm telling the crew what play we're calling. Taking on the winless Lions. This should be a breeze, I would expect. I don't know, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Because the moment I start thinking that's going to be a breeze, I start making decisions like that where we make bad passes. Ooh, we do have a couple injuries, though. Jamal Adams is out for 3 weeks. That's not good. I do really want to focus on my completion percentage. I want to try to raise that from the 60s. It is the high 60s, but it's still the 60s. So if we can just have a couple games where we complete like 95% of our passes or stuff like that in the high percentages, then that should raise it into the 70s at least. Especially it helps when you have awesome receivers and you have a high throw on the run rating. That definitely does help out, especially with my play style. Let's run the ball with Kenneth Walker. We should be able to take this down to the end of the first quarter, I would guess, unless we have a huge play where we get a big chunk of yardage right off the bat. That would be the only way we don't take it to the second quarter. But Kenneth Walker's getting some, speaking of chunk plays, he's getting some nice hefty runs. He's stale on his feet, gets down to the 29-yard line. I mean, my man is killing the game right now. And then we call verticals, and we check down to Kenneth Walker. I might have had somebody open if I would have scrambled and extended the play a little bit, but got to get that ball out quickly. Give it to Walker again. He's getting a heavy dose, heavy feature. Oh, you got to juke that outside, Kenneth. Damian Lewis injured on the play, so that will halt our momentum, stop the clock. But that's okay because it's 15 seconds to go in the first quarter, so we are going to take this down. Hand off to Walker again. Aiden Hutchinson tried to get to him, but he couldn't reach him. And Walker gets us to the 4. And that should, I was going to say that should take us all the way, but there's an injury to a Lions player, so that stops the clock again. That would have taken us to the end of the first quarter if he wouldn't have got injured. I'm going to roll, fire. Oh, wow. I thought that was going to be caught, really. I did. I thought DK was going to hold on to that. Or I thought it was going to get to DK in the first place. I don't think it even got to him. Should have just ran it in there. I would have had a touchdown easy. But I'm not taking easy touchdowns, especially when we're trying to get those MVP numbers. I mean, I could have ran it in. MVP numbers help with rushing touchdowns. Or rushing touchdowns help with MVP voting. Might as well get a ton of passing yards, though. We got to complete our milestone anyway. And I think we're over. Are we halfway there? Are we just under halfway? We might have 14 passing touchdowns on the season, or 15. I don't remember exactly. I'll have to check next time we load in. Oh, that's cool. They gave Aiden Hutchinson his little eye mark that he has when he puts his eye paint on. Can I get that to Disley? Yes, I can. Will Disley, big first down. Big first down on the verts. Then we'll go with a Y curl. It could be DK. Oh, it's going to be DK all the way. DK's got so much separation. He was cleared by like 10 yards from any of the defenders. Uh-oh. Where do we go here? I'm kind of panicking. Wait for it. DK's open now. He didn't step out of bounds. Just had to wait for it, baby. Just had to wait for it. Second touchdown of the day. And we lead by 2 scores at home against the Lions, the winless Lions. And that is our 15th passing touchdown of the season. So we are officially halfway to our milestone goal. Lions do score to bring it back within 1. Okay. Lions trying to stay competitive. We got 35 seconds to go in the half. They get the ball to start the second half. So I would like to score here. Although Hutch, he played me there. Hutchinson did good. He sealed the edge. Didn't allow me to scramble outside. I could have had big rushing yards if he did. But that's okay. No big deal. We'll just throw it away and then reset for the next down where we scramble. And I've got Young wide open. Nobody tracked him. Young is going to take that to the house. Everybody just faded away to guard another person. And we had Young just free. He was butt naked. Absolutely brilliant route running from Young. Gets us another touchdown. That's number 3 on the day. I think we had 3 last time as well. Last game against the Chiefs. But we might as well go PA crossers because the Lions can't seem to keep the football other than their touchdown drive. 14 seconds to go in the half. Run a little play action. Nobody's open. I need him to make a move. He didn't make a move. I was hoping that Disley would separate from that guy, but he just didn't. He didn't do it. He didn't follow the leader. That's okay, because we're going to go to the play that just scored the touchdown. With 7 seconds to go, we have a chance to get in field goal range or get a touchdown. Oh, I'm scrambling. I got a ton of yards here. Ton of yards. Can I get out? Oh, 1 second short. I tried to get out of bounds. I needed 1 more second to get out of bounds there. That's okay. Ooh, Lions drive down the field, use about a minute of clock, and they kick a field goal. So it's 21-10. They're trying to stay competitive. They just don't have the firepower that we do. Or the quarterback that we do. Oh, Kenneth got the outside. Great blocks. Kenneth Walker, juke move, breaking ankles. Kenneth Walker is a demon. Kenneth Walker is the real deal. That is all you can say about him. He is the real deal. I probably shouldn't have thrown that, but I did, and it was a catch. Good catch. Ooh, read option. Definitely want to call some read option here. Third quarter is about to be over. Third quarter is about to be over. We're going to run some read option here. I broke a tackle. I've got space. And I got the first down to end the third quarter. The juice is loose, baby. I'm definitely better on the run when it's not a designed quarterback keeper. I definitely have more success when I'm just trying to scramble around to find an open guy and then I just take off and run. That's usually when I get the most amount of yards. Little play action here. I could roll outside. I got 1 man on me. Now I got more guys on me. Oh, that's real bad. I ruined that. I was trying to extend the play to throw it to R1, but he got there just before I could throw it. Fire that in. Look at the patience in the pocket. The stoicness to wait in the pocket, find the open man, and throw it to Will Disley for his 2nd touchdown. My 4th of the day through the air. And we've got ourselves another big-time win against the Detroit Lions. But we should be beating teams like this. We're the defending Super Bowl champions. They're winless. We should be beating them. That's just how it is. And it looks like the Lions turned it over. I don't know if Jared Goff or whoever the quarterback is at this point, I don't know if they threw an interception or what happened, but give that to Walker. Get in there, Kenneth. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle. He tried to bounce it outside. Couldn't actually extend it out there too much. But we'll hand it back to him. Kenneth Walker, fall inside. He's at the 1. I'm going to give it to him 1 more time. Kenneth Walker will score this touchdown. Get in there, Kenneth. Kenneth! He's 4th and goal from the 1. He is trying his best to get in there. And you know what? Are they keep me out there? They are keeping me out here. That means we're calling ourselves a little juice special. In real life, they call this the Philly tush push or whatever they call it. Or the I forget what do they actually call it? I forget what they actually call it. They call it the Philly. I forget what they call it, but to me it's the juice special. It'll always be the juice special. I started it first and I didn't complete it. They stopped me. That's annoying. It's always the juice special. I did the juice special first. You know how it is. How do we get the ball back? Did they turn it over again? We're at the 2-yard line. Did they literally turn the ball over? They did. They turned the ball over on their first play because they didn't move. We're still at the 2-yard line. Or we're at the 2-yard line. They moved 1 yard. And now we're at the 1 with 30 seconds to go. I might as well try to redeem myself with the QB sneak. The juice special. We'll switch to the opposite side. And we'll try to get into the end zone. 3rd and goal. I'm trying my best. I will get this juice special to work. Snap it. Get in there, juice. Oh, man. They really they really nerfed the juice special there, didn't they? That's crazy. That's 4 times I did it and it didn't work. insane in the membrane. But we win 28-10, no big deal. Another W for the Seahawks. Is this our undefeated season? It is still Jared Goff. Did he have 2 picks? I gotta know. He had 2 picks. That's crazy. Jared Goff with 2 interceptions, 1 at the 1-yard line or 2-yard line, whatever it was. Absolutely insane. And now we play the Rams. And that should put us actually up to level 23. We should get another skill point here. Another A+ teammate grade. Yes, we are going to get another skill point. We're up to level 23. That's huge. That is really, really, really big. We're a Rising Star 2 as well. I'm not going to spend my skill points. We have 4 of them, though. I might continue to do a little showdown off camera so that I can earn more XP and get higher levels quicker. We have another 99 linebacker club, but that's obviously Aaron Donald. Okay, so we might as well do it even though Aaron Donald's not a linebacker yet, Chad. I mean, you're a freaking former NFL player. You should know that Aaron Donald's not a linebacker, but whatever. Not my business. Brand focus. Let's do feeling the love. Let's do that. Keep talking about those fans and the supporters and all that stuff. We got free time. Let's do game night. We've been doing too many times. So let's do game night that time, and then we'll do throwing the pressure. Definitely want +2 of that for the next game, and then we want always the +2 team awareness. Always, definitely want to make that happen. The Rams, finally, we get an actual decent competition. So we're 5-0. Rams are 4-1. We do lead the division with the Rams right behind us. We have the #1 offense in the game. We have the #1 defense in the game. I like that. I like that a lot. Rams and Seahawks, divisional matchup. 2 top teams in the NFL, early go. Let's see if we can beat them. We are on the road in LA, so a lot of our fans, this is basically going to be a home game. I know the Rams fans travel better or show up more than the Chargers fans do, but it's LA. It's going to be a lot of Seahawks fans. So Rams and Seahawks, let's go see if we can go 3 for 3 in the episode. I'll see you guys in there. All right, starting out with the ball here in LA, SoFi Stadium. Let's see if we can beat these Rams in a divisional matchup with 2 teams that are having really good starts to their years. Obviously, ours is a little bit better because we are the defending champs and we're undefeated. Oh, Kenneth Walker broke ankles. First play touchdown. Kenneth Walker on the sidelines. I'm keeping up with him. Go, Kenneth. Go, Kenneth. No, he got caught last second. Oh, K-Dub. You got so close. Almost got the touchdown in the first play. He broke some ankles and got it down to the 10-yard line. And I'm going to fire it in there. And my first throw is a touchdown to DK Metcalf. I probably should have let Walker finish that one and let him score. But I'm a merchant, man. I'm a touchdown merchant. I'm a stat merchant. I'm trying to take these yards and take these touchdowns and win this MVP. That is the goal. Rams couldn't do anything on their possession. So it's 7-0. Snap it to Walker and just let him torch this Rams defense, man. He's going to have 200 yards if he keeps this up. I don't know what else to say. I mean, he's just dominating the Rams defense. Finally, they adjust. They figure out how to stop it. But that means we'll switch and call play action. They'll bite on it hard, and we'll have somebody open down the field. That's a tight window to throw. It's broken up. That was a really tight window. I didn't really like the route. I shouldn't have called that play. I didn't like the routes. But I was hoping maybe, just maybe, he would hold on to it. I got to throw that a little sooner than I wanted to. And the Rams do a good job of stopping our momentum. They got to me quicker than I wanted, and I had to throw it. That was a good defensive possession for the Rams there. Got to give them props, but they can't do anything again on offense. Their offense must be bad. I'm not sure who their quarterback is at this point. I don't remember. I don't think it's Matt Stafford, but it could be, I guess. I'm changing the play. We're going verticals. I'm a whore for verticals. That's going to be easy. That's a catch. And he broke free. Young on the sidelines. 1 play touchdown. Yes, it is. A touchdown, Seattle. I did not even expect that to be a touchdown, but Derek Young scores on the vertical. And that is 2 touchdown lead for the Seahawks over the Rams on the road in LA. That was a shocker. But now the Rams score. Okay. They're starting to make it a game. 1:25 to go in the second quarter. They get the ball to start the second half because we started with it. But I do have my X Factor activated. Bazooka. A little bit of bazooka action. DK, nice catch. We'll run hurry up and call the same exact play because we have no creativity whatsoever. But Aaron Donald sacks me. I honestly didn't see him. I was looking down the field, and then the moment I looked down, he was in my face. He came in my face way too quickly. I was not ready. I was not prepared. Can I get that to JSN? Oh, what a play. He didn't intercept it, but he should have. What a play. He severely undercut that and just beat JSN. That was a great play from the defender. I'm going to roll. I don't got anything, really. I just got to fire it in. The Rams are okay. We might got ourselves a game here, ladies and gentlemen. The Rams, on a few different possessions, have really stopped me. They have really tightened up and stopped me from moving the football, but they give us the ball right back. They must have turned it over, whoever the quarterback is. Let me just check quickly. Who is the quarterback of this game for the Rams? It is a Mr. Geno Smith. That's right. It's Geno going up against his former team. The guy that replaced him is me. I replaced him. So this is a little bit of a revenge game for Geno. Trying to prove that they made the wrong decision, but how can you make the wrong decision when you won a Super Bowl with the guy that replaced you? So technically, they made the right decision. We'll go with a wheel switch, and then we'll just hot route DK. I'm making some very bad decisions, and I'm getting bailed out. They're not getting picked off. Ah! Just heave it. Catch it, Disley. He did. He came back to the football and caught it. Thank you very much, Will Disley. And I might have just gotten ourselves into field goal range to make this a 10-point game, and I think I did. Coach Vrabel pulls me off the field. We kick the field goal. We go up, and now we have the football. 17-7. Rams are making me look a little foolish here with their defense. But we're going to counteract it. Oh, I'm faster than you. I'm simply faster than you. I got that to JSN. He didn't catch it. Jackson Smith and Jigba did not catch that football. How do you not catch that? Just because you got hit in the back, you should have held on 17,000 times out of 100. Oh, Aaron Donald, I hate your mother. I had an open man, but Aaron Donald makes me pay with another sack. Aaron Donald is making his presence felt a lot more than he did last season. We really didn't have to struggle with Aaron Donald last year at all. Not that I remember at all. But this year, Aaron Donald is really getting to the quarterback, and I don't like it because I'm the quarterback. Come back to the football, please. Oh, man, what a Houdini throw. Derek Young catches it. 198 yards, 2 touchdowns. This game is really not going to help my completion percentage, that is for sure. The other 2 games might have boosted it a couple percentages, but this one is certainly not helping my completion percentage. I'm not going anywhere on that run. Read option doesn't work for me. But how about a little throw to Disley? Get in there, Disley. Touchdown? He got it. He stretched the ball across. Touchdown, Disley. That's a big one. That's a real big touchdown because there's 2 seconds to go third quarter. That extends our lead, gives us a nice cushion. Rams score. Geno Smith taking that to heart. We wrote him off, but he didn't write back. And he keeps them in this game somewhat. It's back to a 10-point lead. We'll hand this ball off to Walker, but he ran right into Aaron Donald. That's not ideal. Run right into Aaron Donald. So we'll run opposite of Aaron Donald. And somebody's going to be open here. I got to fire it in. Jack Smith and Jigba's wide open. And he's got himself a huge gain. He was so open, nobody tracked him. Nobody tracked him. We'll hand the ball off to Kenneth Walker. Get in there, Kenneth. He dives in. Touchdown, Seattle. This one's over. We're going to go to 6-0 on the year. And we are going to secure our lead in the division by beating the LA Rams in a somewhat close game. for a little bit of it, it was close. They had me sweating a little bit, but I figured it out, as I usually do, because I'm super good. 31-14. Got to try to stat pad a little bit more. Oh, I got somebody going to be super open here. Not super open. Why didn't that route get open? It looked like it was going to be open a mile away. It just didn't end up doing it. Whatever. We'll go play action boot slide. You know I love me some play action, especially when I can hand that ball to Kenneth, or not to Kenneth, to DK, and get a lot of yards. I would like to get my player rating up to A+, but it looks like it's going to stick it as A- unless I can find a touchdown here. If I can get a touchdown, we might have ourselves an A+. That's going to be a touchdown. Let's go. I just dumped it. I didn't even know who that was. Is that the fullback? I have no idea who that. Jake Sims. It is the fullback. Probably his first career touchdown. I just saw somebody wide open. I had to dump it to him. I was feeling the pressure. That's another passing touchdown. Add it to the resume, baby. 21 touchdowns on the season so far. Geno doesn't score. I thought they were about to. It looked like they were going to. 38-14. Another big victory for the Seahawks. We have an A- teammate grade. I got to try to get an A+, or at least an A. So we got to change this to a pass. Throw it. I hate my life. I threw it quickly because I pressed X too many times trying to snap the football. 7 seconds. We'll go with PA post shoot. We'll snap it. Fake the handoff. Roll outside. Sit in the end zone. And then fire it. On the sidelines. What a catch. That gets us to an A+ at the last second. We got to an A+. 38-14. We go into SoFi Stadium. Beat the Rams. I put up 4 touchdowns and over 300 yards like I usually do. And that is a big time W for Juice and the Seahawks. And that should bump our level up to maybe over half of 23. I don't know. I skipped it too fast. But we are Rising Star too, so that's good. Getting some more XP. Oh, we're slightly under half, maybe just at half. It's hard to tell from this far away. I don't want to view the box score. I want to just click Advance the Week. But look at the Juice. Look at the Juice, man. He's so good. So good. We go to week 7. Week 7 is the bye week, so we'll simulate through this. And then next episode, we'll play weeks 8, 9, and 10. We've got bonus workout. We've got, let's do throw power, +2 throw power for the next game. That'll help. No spare time. We've got maxed out day. Okay. Brand focus. Let's just do an important appearance. Might as well keep our Walter Payton Man of the Year stuff working out. Bonus workout. Let's go +2 agility. +2 agility. We've got wide open. Ooh, we can do a meet and greet. Let's do a meet and greet. Yeah, definitely. Definitely want to do a meet and greet. Free time, which is just game night, I guess. Okay. But that gives us +2 awareness for the next game, so that's going to be big. And then we simulate the bye week. Advance to week number 9, or week number 8, against the New England Patriots, my favorite team. But we got to blow them out. They're a casualty in our undefeated season path. They are a casualty. Take it on the Patriots next episode. We are over halfway to our milestone season goal of 30 passing touchdowns. I knew that would be a little bit easier than the yards. But we have fallen in the yards. Joe Burrow and Derek Carr have passed us. We actually went down in completion percentage. We had 67. Now we have 66. All right, I might have to just accept the fact that I'm not going to have completion percentage in the high 60s or 70s, low 70s. We're just going to have to accept the fact. Are we the only undefeated team, by the way? Lions are still winless. Colts are pretty good. Chargers are pretty good. It looks like we are the only team that's undefeated this year. And it looks like the Chiefs got 2 wins, so they're no longer winless. The Lions are the only winless team so far in the league, or left in the league. That's very interesting. But that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.